Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Law Luxury Makeup. Today we are going to be doing a full face of Chantecaille. And if you are interested in seeing the new products that I picked up and how they apply on the face, then keep watching. Alright, so today we are going to be digging in and playing with my new Chantecaille products. I already have most of my complexion products down. I went ahead and primed my face with the Chantecaille Future Skin Gel Foundation, and I'm in shade Cream. I then went over it, and for foundation today I used the Future Skin Cushion, and I'm in shade Nude. And this is what the cushion looks like. This is a really nice foundation. I really like it. I think it makes my skin look really natural. Then I did go ahead and put some concealer on. I used the La Camouflage Stilo, and this is shade 3. And for powder, I used the HD Perfecting Powder. I don't believe that there's a shade. I don't think so. But that is what it looks like. It looks really bright in the pan, but it's not. It's a really beautiful translucent setting powder, and it's one of my favorite pressed setting powders. So I really do like this one. So now we're ready for bronzer. And I am so excited to use this. I hear nothing but positive things about the Chantecaille bronzer. They have 2 shades. I purchased Goa, but they also have, I believe it's Serena, and this is Goa. So I'm going to take my Tom Ford bronzer brush and go in. I have no idea how pigmented this is or what the pickup is going to be. I think that's really pretty. It feels really good. It's really creamy. So that's the color of Goa. In the past, when I've done a full face of Chantecaille, I've not had the bronzer, so I would use the Sicily Sun Glow Bronzing Gel Powder, which I thought was a very similar consistency, which it is, but they're not similar shades. So let me show you. This is the Sicily, and then this is Goa. And then let me just compare it to Gucci. So that's Goa. This is Gucci number 2. And then I'm going to swatch one more Gucci. So this is number 3. So there's Goa, there's Gucci number 2, and there's Gucci number 3. So I think it's probably most similar to number 3, but they are all just a little bit different. And the Gucci formula is definitely different. But I am impressed. I like this bronzer. It lived up to its hype. I like it. Alright, so now we've got some new blush. I'm really excited. Okay, so this is the Cheek Gelee in shade Vibrant. Like I showed you in the haul video, it comes in this cute little tube. And my understanding is you need just a little bit. So I'm going to just squeeze a little bit out onto my, oh, you know what? There's a covering, but it's clear plastic and I couldn't even see it. So I'm just going to put a little bit onto my hand, like that much. And I'm almost positive that that will be too much. So I think this tube would probably last a lifetime. There's no way I could ever finish this. It's 0.8 fluid ounces, 23 milliliters. It has a 12-month shelf life. Yeah, and it says it's made in Japan. All right, so I'm going to take a rougher number 5 and just kind of dip it in. And we're just going to tap it and then blend. All right, so I sheared it out on my hand, and that's what it looks like when you shear it out. I checked the mirror, and it doesn't appear as if any of my product underneath has been moved or disturbed at all. So this sets down very nicely. It doesn't leave my skin tacky. It doesn't leave my skin balmy. I like it. And like I said, I really want to get the gel, the bronzer gel. That looks really, really pretty. They also have a highlighter, so that is probably next on my list, because the only highlighter that I have from Chantecaille is a limited edition highlighter, and I don't think you can find it anymore. So I would like to get a new highlighter. All right, so now on to these new eyeshadows that I picked up. These are the single shades, and I'm very interested in them. So these have a magnetic back, and I do have a palette, an empty palette that I can stick these in, so I am good there. The first shade that I'm going to start with is Cell, and this is an iridescent shadow. So there it is, swatched on my hand. Looks like a perfect Liz color. I'm going to take a Marc Jacobs crease brush and just go in there. It has good pickup, and I'm just going to take it into the crease. So I was very curious about these shadows and how they compare to the Chrome duos that I have, and then also the luminescent eye shades. So they don't seem as pigmented as either. And I can swatch a little bit. So I do have the Chrome Luxe Eye Duo in shade Tibet. And there's the first, so this is the Cell, this is the single shadow, and this is Tibet. And then that's the other shade in Tibet. So they're definitely different colors, but they're also different formulas. The Chrome Luxe Duos are definitely more pigmented. Now we're going to go in with Quartz. And this is also an iridescent shadow. There's Quartz swatched. So these are just very, very light shadows. There's definitely not a lot of pigment to them. You can see I went over my eyes several times, and that was the payoff that I got. And I'm not at all complaining or saying that's bad. I'm just saying, you know, it's a good shadow if you want just a light amount of coverage. I might, you know, I think they're a really nice shadow if you just want a light coverage. So I'm going to go in with that Quartz shade and put it on my lid. And I'm using a Rephr number 1. And same with this shadow. I mean, it's very, very light. Not getting a lot of pigment on the eye. Which I think if you're using it as an everyday shadow to go to work, go run your errands, just wear, I think that those are really pretty. But I am just saying there's not a lot of there's just not a lot of pigment there. And I also picked up the Chantecaille luminescent eyeshadow in Elephant. I will swatch that up against these other shadows. And I'm going to just put this on in the corner and see how the payoff is. So there's Elephant. This is a shimmering taupe gray. So there it is. I mean, I clearly have a type. I mean, I have this shadow in probably, I don't even know. I've got a lot of this. I have a lot of that color. It is one of my favorite colors. That and like a rose gold pink. It's pretty much what I wear every day. But I do want to try out this new brush that I picked up, the Sweep and Shade and Sweep. So I'm just going to go in to that elephant shade and just place it here on the outer corner. Since it's a little bit darker and a little bit more pigmented. Alright, so there is the elephant on the outer corners. It added just a little bit of depth to the corners of my eye. I will say, first impression of these shadows, they are nice, but if you're looking for something with better payoff, I would definitely go with the luminescent eye shades or the Chrome Luxe Duos. I mean, these, I don't see anything wrong with these. I just think that they're such a light wash of color. I probably won't pick them up that much. Even in my everyday, I'm going to work, I like a little bit more payoff than this. Probably not something that I would pick up, but that's my personal preference. You know, someone else may like just a light wash of color. And for them, this would be perfect because these are extremely pigmented and are going to give you a lot of color. So I picked up, I also got a new eyeliner. I don't know if this shade is going to look good with this eye look, but we'll see what it looks like. This is shade Amethyst, and this is the Luster Glide Silk Infused Eyeliner, and I got shade Amethyst. So actually, I think it might work. So it's a dark purple, but it's so dark you can't really, it almost looks black. So I'm going to go put that on, and I'm going to use my Faux Cils Longest Lash Mascara, and then we'll be back to play with the new lip products that I got. All right. So eyeliner, mascara is on. We are ready for lips. I have a new lip definer in shade Natural. And then I also picked up a lip gloss. So we're going to try both of those today. So there is Natural. Perfect nude, right? I think this is actually going to look really, really perfect next to the lip gloss. So the shade I got was Classic. And there's Classic. So it's literally just like a pinky nude. And yep, look at that. So there is the lip gloss. I like it. I think it looks really, really good. I like the shine. I like the gloss. But if I'm being honest, I do not like the applicator. I don't like a brush. I don't. And some people may love a brush. And for them, they are going to love this lip gloss. But for me, I prefer like the Dofa applicator just to, you know, put it on. I think it goes on faster. This took me a little bit longer than I would care to spend on a lip gloss. And I just don't like it. That said, I like the color. I like the formula. And I think it looks really good. Just not the biggest fan of the applicator. So I don't know if it'll be one that I reach for a lot. You know, it's very similar to like the Charlotte Tilbury lip glosses. I really like the color and the formula. I hate the applicator, and so I never pick it up. But maybe this one will be different. But I just want to, you know, give you guys my honest opinion, and that's what it is. I do really like the formula. I don't think this is going to be long lasting. I think as soon as I put a mask on or eat something, the gloss is going to wear away. But I could be wrong. We'll see how long the pigment stays. This is the first time I'm using it, so I will let you guys know. how it goes. Here is the finished look. This is a full face of Chantecaille. And I got to use all of my new products. I'm really excited about that. I have to say, I think the standout of the new products that I purchased is going to be the bronzer. Really, really liked it. I thought it was beautiful, and I'm kind of kicking myself that I waited so long. So don't be like me. Don't wait forever to try this. It is really a beautiful bronzer. And I did also really like the blush. They have 2 other shades, so eventually maybe I'll pick up another shade. And like I said, I want to get the highlighter next and the bronzer when it comes back in stock. So I'm really, really diving deep into all of these cream products. I'm really starting to love them. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I love Chantecaille products. I really, really do. They are expensive. I think all of these products that I purchased today are going to last a really long time though. So when you take that into consideration, I think that that helps justify some of the price. Plus, if you can get it during a time that they have a sale, it makes it even better. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, I would encourage you to subscribe and hit that notification bell. It really does help me grow. I am still very new here on YouTube, and all the help I can get, I would appreciate. So thank you guys again for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in my next video.